Go deeper than that tonight, most likely, because Kyler Edwards is back and in the starting lineup. Great look inside.
Is a shorthanded team even getting Kyler Edwards back?
Brian Gregory received a contract extension that was announced yesterday. Here is Carlton, and he is. You see the numbers on Carlton so far this year, 52% from the free throw line. This is Chaplin. After that game, Kelvin Sampson was effusive in his praise for his team. He preaches the next
balls on the floor. You're going to have to get tie-ups, and you're going to have to play well without fouling at times.
Again, Carlton working on Boggs, and he got around the City of Hawaii. And that game kind of looks like this one so far, in that the shots were falling for USF. They ultimately won that one 76-69, their best offensive fouls, and Chaplin with 2. So they're going to have to be careful as this first half winds down.
Kind of curious how Brian Gregory is going to use both of them and his bench the last 6 minutes and change.
Going inside, it's Carlton turnover. And now the Cougars looking for the lead. Right back inside again, now Boggs, and he'll pick up a foul.
Create space, and they have been able to create space for Carlton on the block, allow him to operate and make those catches.
Carlton 10 points and 6 boards in this first half. And he puts the Cougars, ties it up with his 8th point.
And with Roberts, they're not going to be able to stretch the floor. You don't have to guard him as honestly on the perimeter.
Edwards back in. Missed the last game with the ankle injury. Another good entry pass.
But he definitely used that arm as a wrap.
So still not in the bonus. It'll be an out-of-bounds play for the Cougars. Carlton goes up and gets it. And he'll have a chance.
The block. His footwork is excellent, and he knows his strengths.
Averages a little under 10. McCreary re-enters as you see Chiwa getting a rest. And another offensive board for Shed looking inside again. Stops and pops over Moss, and the tap is up. So a 3-point Houston lead.
And you want to keep this within 2 possessions if you're USF. Houston with a chance again to kind of pull it out a bit.
Great entry pass and lead.
Can't rest for a moment against a team that's as good as Houston. And you have to finish at the rim. That's 2 bunnies that USF has missed coming out of the break.
This time it's Chaplin coming out empty. Edwards thought about the 3, but inside it goes again, and Carlton adds to it. There's number 12 in the AP poll, number 14 in the coaches. And look at that move.
Because of that really sharp inbound play to allow him to operate again on the block.
Tough rim for the Bulls in the second half. Murphy had that one halfway down. And Carlton again cleans the boards for USF. Bulls haven't had much in transition this game, and Edwards denies Murphy there. Carlton again. This was a 3-point game at halftime, but the Cougars have played really well so far second half. Carlton again, this time McCreary on him, and some help from
Boom, he's got the ball 4 feet from the basket again.
They got McCreary on the foul. Double-double.
His career high was 21 coming into tonight. We still have 15 minutes to play. He could end up with 40. I'm actually kind of surprised he's back in there at this point in the 16-point game.
Bulls have now missed their last 6 shots. Shed out there with 4 personals. Now Edwards. And there's Carlton. And he'll have B. They've got such a short bench, though, too, with there's 30.
I think, though, when the game was tight, he had a tough time creating some space against Houston. Their defense was a little bit too much.
Carlton again.
Speaking of too much, they've had no answer.
You wonder how Byron Matos might have fared inside the paint for USF, unavailable for tonight. But everybody that the Bulls have thrown at Carlton has not been enough.
And with Roberts, they're not going to be able to stretch the floor. You don't have to guard him as honestly on the perimeter.
Edwards back in. Missed the last game with the ankle injury. Another good entry pass.